All right, so here she is, the former UFC strawweight champion, Rose Namajunas. I mean, can you give us a Thug Rose, please?
Thug Rose! Thug Rose! John, this was one of the most intense and fun moments that I've ever had as a commentator because the shock and awe was just so crazy. Madison Square Garden, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, a knockout in the first round. It was so fun, and all I could get out was Thug Rose. But I think you liked it, John.
I absolutely loved it, and Rose certainly liked that result, but I think a lot of people point to that second Joanna Jędrzejczyk fight as the real coming out party for Namajunas, the fact that she was able to largely outstrike Joanna over 25 hard minutes.
It was truly impressive.
Thug Rose Namajunas has graced the octagon. This time, she'd like to leave with the gold. Well, pound for pound, she is one of the best fighters in the world, man or woman, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Flyweight Champion. She sold a lot of tickets here tonight, a lot of family and friends in the building to see her do what she does best.
She does it every single time, too. She's one of those athletes that if you pay the price of admission, if you come through the turnstile, she will be entertained. She is just a great fighter, and it's very simple. I try to find words to describe this young lady, but to me, the one word that really stands out is champion, and she intends to be that for a very long time.
And I know we're getting paid to be here tonight, but we would be paying customers. I would pay good money to watch this woman fight live in any city in the world.
Every time.
Tail the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Thug Rose Namajunas. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Macy the Future Barber!
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, with that, we are underway. Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to have a little feeling out process here early. This is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes on. We'll see what type of start Namajunas can get off to here tonight. Great body kick there.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Nice jab there. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand.
She landed a beautiful punch in.
Well, Namajunas' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Big shot lands for both guys.
She's staying busy here, connecting with those punches. Oh, man, she landed a shot to the leg. Oh, perfect head kick there.
Another punch lands. That was beautiful.
Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to impact.
Now has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the reward of her hard work. She got that leg kick off quick.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very bad. Oh, my goodness! That leg kick hurt.
Oh, punches and bunches. Oh, big right hand there. So hard in the pockets. So back and forth we go between two of the best women in the world.
Nice pass.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, she's got the arm triangle locked in tight.
She's got it in deep now.
Taylor's going to throw it.
What a beautiful display of submission defense by this young lady.
All right, well, that's the end of the round. You see the cut on her cheek has gotten out of control. Really, really bad. And I think if it gets any worse, they're going to have to at least call in the doctor, if not stop this fight. All right, so she does survive to see the next round, but as we show you some replays, DC, nobody's going to be kissing her on the cheek anytime soon.
No, it's a nasty cut on the cheek. She got hit with some big shots, and they really have taken an effect on her. Look at the cut on the cheek, and it was that shot right there that opened up the cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Nice shot over the top there. Well, Namajunas' cheek is just pouring blood. I can't see her jawbone yet, but that gash is absolutely disgusting. Oh, man, I mean, I like the blood in our sport. I don't need this much of it coming out of her cheek. The doctor has been called in here.
It's a very bad cut and a lot of blood. She looks like she wants to continue, but I'm not sure that the doctor should let her fight.
That is the end of the fight. She doesn't like it, but she needs some stitches and pronto. All right, so that'll do it. We got some replays for you, DC. She was valiant in defeat, but ultimately that cut on her cheek got worse with every passing strike.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, she's as tough as they come. But for as tough as she is, she needed to make adjustments. She needed to move her head more once she had that cut. She was not able to do that. The referee had seen the damage accumulating, brought in the doctor, and the doctor said, you know what, enough is enough, fight over.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Macy the Future Barber!
All right, so when it comes to the women, she's still the class of the 125-pounders. And, man, you know, I don't want to say that it's going to take a massive effort to dethrone her, but...
I'm up to take someone out. I'm up to take someone out.
Plenty ways get rich. Plenty ways get hit. Run up the bands. I may hide the man, get the cake, but I stay out the mix. Stack up the cheddar, got plenty ways. I'm a trendsetter, got plenty ways. I keep getting better, got plenty ways. 100%, I got plenty ways. I can't let them stop the paper. Diamonds fresh cut like a taper. I love me a snake in the grass, cause that mean a new pair of gators. Keeping my foot on their ass. Pile up the cheese like a grater. Heard he switched up, you a trader. Soft serve like a waiter. Plenty ways get rich. Plenty ways get hit. Run up the bands, I may hide the man, get the cake, but I stay out the mix. Stack up the cheddar, got plenty ways. I'm a trendsetter, got plenty ways. I keep getting better, got plenty ways. 100%, I got plenty ways.
Blood on my face, I got blood on my hand, I got blood on the floor, I got blood on my face. I'm about to take someone out. I'm about to take someone out. I'm about to take someone out before they take me out.
Yeah, I had to make a decision. I can't let them alter my vision. You know my dog gotta eat, so we keeping it hot in the kitchen. Yeah, do it
folks, here she is with much fanfare, the #1 ranked striker.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here's Angela Hill back for more as we get ready to go in round 1. And fighters like Jessica Andrade maybe have thought they could put Angela Hill away and have been forced to outlast her over 15 hard minutes. Angela Hill trying to get off to a good start tonight.
She's hurt. She's hurt bad.
Oh, a big right hand.
Oh, big elbow.
All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy. She's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
Oh, she gets tagged. Nice combination. And now the jab gets through. Oh, she is hurt for certain. Oh, she leapt at her and lands the diving punch to the head.
And now she's in mount.
Hill's looking for an arm bar here.
That's in pretty deep.
Oh, that looks tight and painful.
She is going to rip her arm off if she doesn't tap.
And somehow, some way she gets out.
What a beautiful job. Pushing the leg over your head, freeing your head, defending the armbar submission. Beautiful. Unbelievable.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, her opponent continues to attack that cut, and there is more blood pouring out with every passing strike.
You know,
All right, looks like the referee's going to get in here. Yes, wants to call in the ringside physician. This cut might stop this fight right here.
I mean,
right now.
she's really having a tough time with the location, J.A. She is not able to do what she wants to do because she's so worried about this cut.
Yeah, the visual's not great, but the doctor, it appears, is going to allow her to continue, at least for now.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, well, she is about as tough as it gets. She wants to stay in this fight, and she will be afforded that opportunity as the referee gets the action back underway.
You can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, another ground strike gets through. Oh, good armbar attempt here. Ooh, she's got the arm isolated.
She is moving to her finishing position.
Oh, she's out.
Wow, way to stay calm in a tough situation and defend that arm.
Ooh, she's got the submission locked in.
Yeah, it's getting very deep now.
There's the tap. What an atmosphere inside this arena. Standing room only, and man, did they get a treat as she gets a huge win, and by submission, no less. What a moment.
She locked it in, John. She locked in that submission and got her opponent to tap. It was an amazing performance by this young lady, and you can see her rounding into her final form, the fighter that we've expected her to be for a really long time.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 50 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion,
All right, big spot here for the former undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya, and he's not too emotionally attached to a lot of these results. I expect a big effort out of him here tonight.
You know, John, I love that you teed it up that way because I was just thinking that for a guy that seemed to be on a rocket ship to the moon, becoming the middleweight champion, he handles adversity as well as anyone I've ever seen. When he lost to Jan Blachowicz when he tried to become double champion, still even keel. When he lost his championship, even keel. I believe that ability will allow for him to work his way back to a championship opportunity where I expect him to be very competitive and possibly earn himself the belt back.
And skill for skill, there are a lot of people that still believe he's the best middleweight in the world. A lot of the elite 185-pounders believe that Izzy and not necessarily Pereira represent the toughest matchup for them. We'll see how Adesanya fares in this critical matchup here tonight. All right, so here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill, wrested the title away from Glover Teixeira at UFC 283. That was January of 2023. One of the better championship performances of that year. But then Jamal Hill tore his Achilles playing basketball. He was unable to defend the title, which eventually he was forced to vacate. But as an athlete, as a boxer, as a grappler, a lot of people still believe this is the best 205-pound fighter in the world. He's got another opportunity to prove just that here on the Proving Ground tonight. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight title fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill!
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so we get another look at Israel Adesanya here tonight. Let's see if he can get off to a fast start. He's not a guy that forces the finish. He will tell you as much that he likes to feel things out a little bit early on. He knows his opponent's going to come shooting at those legs. More often than not, short sample size in the UFC, but Israel Adesanya's takedown defense has held up. Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
Oh, he gets caught again there by another hook. He's connected on a few.
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
Oh, huge kick to the leg. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Ooh, nice straight left hand.
Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Big kick lands.
Oh, big head kick there. Oh, and there it is. The hook lands again. You saw that one coming from a mile away, and the openings have been there all night. Closed it there.
It's unbelievable to think that we can see it so clearly, but the opponent has no idea that it's coming over and over again. He deserves to get popped upside the head with such a dominant strike because he is not keeping his hand at his chin.
All right, late in the round now, it has been all Israel Adesanya. He's landed a lot of power shots, not necessarily forcing the finish.
It's the way that he can land wherever he decides he wants to, with his legs, with his hands, with his elbows. It all comes back to the striking of the last stylebender. Tonight, he is putting on a masterful performance.
All right, so that calf really starting to show signs of bruising.
He's got to address it now. He's got to start to check these kicks.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks.
Inside leg kick is there. And he continues to work on the inside of that lead leg. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
All right, perhaps mercifully, that is the end of the round, and Adesanya's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Second round underway. All right, next round. That's a system hook right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent. Hurt him again. Oh, my God!
Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head.
He has done such a great job of targeting that cut that now he has his opponent in a critical situation. Armbar. Arms in deep. This has got to be the end of the fight.
Whoa! Submission defense. He gets out.
In that moment, it looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guys to the mark. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half with an armbar.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish them.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. He's having a good time there. Everything's working. He's in the zone.
All right, good back and forth action, but they pause things here, DC. They're going to call in the ringside physician and take a look at what is a nasty cut.
Well, he's got to check on it because you don't know if the fighter's going to be able to continue. Fighters always want to fight, but it's up to the ringside physician to tell them if they're capable of it.
Well, the doctor doesn't care about your feelings there. That's the end of the fight. And again, when you talk about fighting in the future, you got to have an athlete's health in mind. I know you hate to see it. But...
You know, you had an idea, right? The cut's in a bad spot. You knew there was a possibility. Unfortunate that it ends this way.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Israel the Last Stylebender Adesanya.
He is the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, and he gets another UFC win here tonight. And he has really been critical of his past performance. All right, so Brandon Royval first fought for the title late in 2023. He was game against Alexandre Pantoja, but he was not the better man. He talked a lot about patience going into that fight, and that has not been a staple of the career of Brandon Royval. At one point, I called him the most electric man in MMA. He is as offensive a fighter as we have in this sport. That is his bread and butter. He's got to get back to that here tonight. If he can beat this guy, a lot of people believe the UFC might turn him around quickly and get him right back into a title fight. Easier said than done, though, in terms of passing this particular challenge against this opponent here tonight. Here's the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC men's flyweight champion, and thank goodness this division stuck around. This dude's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
I mean, it would have sucked for the division to go away and him not beat him. He's so good, and he has shown that regardless of the weight class, you can be exciting, you can finish people, and he continues to put distance between him and his challengers. He knows that tonight is going to be very difficult. He understands that the challenger is really good. He told us in the fighter meeting, I will keep my belt, and I'm going to keep it for a real long time.
Well, at times in the past, I remember we talked about this guy's weight cut, his discipline or lack thereof. He has nipped all those issues in the bud. As such, he's the man at 125 pounds. Well, no air conditioning, no problem. We're ready to go with more live action from Giannis Arena here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Brandon Royval. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Amir the Prince Albazi.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, early round action here, and you may not want to get up during a Brandon Royval fight. He believes he is the most exciting fighter in this flyweight division, and candidly, when you look at recent results, it's hard to argue otherwise. He is now healthy, the arm injury has fully healed, and Royval is ready to exact his revenge on this flyweight division. Oh, well-timed and placed overhand by Royval.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Pretty good jab there by Brandon Raw Dog Royval. Oh, he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round. That one might have been the cleanest of the bunch.
He turned his chin. He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping to. Oh, nice kick. Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Useful strike there. The hook is clean.
Uppercut. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Well,
what a nasty flying knee.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing. Oh, he got it again.
Back to his feet.
Oh, boom, big jab.
Back to the jab now, no good. Well, if you are in...
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Oh, it's big. Oh, right hand. Both of these gentlemen are fighting.
Oh, big right. Ooh, diving punch. Oh, big shots raining down. Albazi's in half guard.
Oh, and he's attacking choke now.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
That's tight. Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
And now he's got that arm under the chin. Oh, wow, he got out and mounted.
What a beautiful display of submission defense, not panicking whenever he was beat so greatly by that rear naked choke.
Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep. Looks like he's going to get the finish.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him.
first time he has been the #1 bantamweight contender, but most would argue this is a totally different beast than the man who arrived in a championship setting prior. Your thoughts on the #1 contender coming in here tonight?
You know, when you get here, you find an opportunity to try and become the man. But if it doesn't work out, you got to find your way back. That's exactly what this guy did. Not many believe that he would find his way back to this championship. He has. Now he understands that this will be the last chance. The last chance to become a champion. You cannot miss this opportunity. It's all or nothing for this guy walking into the octagon.
As some might say, don't be Russell Westbrook, right? Don't get to the NBA Finals one time, you gotta get back.
Twice. You gotta get there twice.
Aljamain Sterling. We talk so much about the state of this 135-pound division, how it's never been stronger, and yet this guy's starting to distance himself from the pack a little bit. Outstanding grappler, and more often than not, he's going to have a big advantage in that one.
Yeah, that's one of the things that separates Aljamain, is that he's one of those guys that tells you what he's going to do, and then he goes and he does it. Nothing's more discouraging for a fighter than to know what you have to defend and still not be able to defend it. Aljamain Sterling is a beast. Now,
he did hint to us in the fighter meeting that he thought he could win this fight without chaining takedowns, so perhaps we'll see a strike-heavy approach here from Sterling early. We shall see. Aljamain Sterling, ready to make another major statement here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Aljamain Punkmaster Sterling.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, here we go with round one, and here is Aljamain Sterling. He has been a prolific finisher, but most of his finishes have been of the attritive variety, not in round one. Breaks his opponents down before eventually getting them out of there. We'll see if Aljo can get off to a good start tonight. Oh, looked like he got tagged a couple times there up top. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Oh, huge hook. Well, Sterling comfortable wherever the fight goes, but you're seeing a lot of the improvements he's made. Oh, how good was that fight? Oh, that was huge connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
So just over 20 total strikes, as you see there, have landed for Aljamain Sterling. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent limping a little bit, tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a good right hand right there. They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
And oh, flying knee.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ.
Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him. Nice punch lands over the top.
Sterling swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet. Good straight hand there by Sterling.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Sterling. Oh, man, how many leg kicks can one?
He takes many more of these kicks, his night is going to be over.
He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's open for those knees, those elbows. All of that is working great.
Some of the action in that round, DC, there was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready? You ready? Good.
Second round here. Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick? Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's...
Oh, he's wobbling now. Now he's backed up.
Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow.
You have to fight back.
Striking.
Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, that's gotta be it. Now trying to escape, and he does.
He freed his knee, got his leg all the way to the outside. Now, opponent has your back, but you're in a much better position. Great job landing from the top position.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Going hard to try to get the heel hook. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subs. Oh, nice kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, he landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh, man, you gotta credit.
It's over. It's over.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, let's get it inside to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 39 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the champion of the world.